The federal government is looking to make cuts to the largest federal student aid program in the nation to help ease the nation's debt problem. Jamil Donith tells us how cuts to the Pell Grant Fund could affect higher education in Minnesota.
The nation's largest higher education financial aid program is on the chopping block.
It would definitely be a step backwards as far as providing access for all students.
More than 1,000 students at Bemidji State University receive Pell Grant funding, which if cut would affect the lowest income and highest need students that the program aids.
It'd be tough to pay out of my own pocket because, you're in college, you don't have very much money.
Just being way more in the hole than I am now and have to maybe even take out 2 jobs.
And Minnesota has the 6th highest student debt in the nation. And add to that the rising cost of tuition. If Pell Grants are cut, financial aid officials say it will only get worse.
I don't know if I'd even go to school if you had to, because my parents, they don't make a whole lot.
I would not be able to afford college. Almost all of my money comes from the loans.
Students depend on federal Pell Grant funds to help pay for tuition, so they'd have to find those funds from another source, and unfortunately, usually, that ends up falling to student loans.
Federal government officials proposing cuts to the Pell Grant program say because of its enormous financial debt, there have to be cuts made somewhere. And financial aid officials say it's just the where and the how much where people seem to disagree.
To solve a funding shortfall in Pell and maintain the program, reductions are going to have to be made somewhere else.
So while other solutions have their downfalls, education officials and government supporters still say that cutting the Pell Grant program will do more harm than good. Jamil Donith, Lakeland News.
The number of students receiving Pell Grants has increased by 26% in the past few years, and today the maximum Pell Grant covers 34% of the cost of 4-year tuition, down from 72% in 1976.
If you've enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland Public Television.